Lagos, good morning to you and welcome to Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. Of course, I am not Jimi Disu. I'm Sheriff Quadri. And it's an honor to be sitting here to represent JD because he's a little bit under the weather. Hopefully, he's back tomorrow. So, this is Daily Digest. You know how it is. Daily Digest week starts usually on a Tuesday, right? And it spans till Friday. And on Saturday, he is also here, not on Daily Digest, but at the same time, 9 a.m. on Saturday, with a discuss. So on the show this morning, we will be looking at one key news item that featured in our dailies earlier today. But before then, I'd like to also say that, it's always very expedient for government and government officials to be upfront about some certain things, government policies. The other day, we're told that we're not paying for fuel subsidy anymore. We're still being told that we're not paying for fuel subsidy anymore, at least from official quarters. But from unofficial quarters, Nupeng is saying that, look, we've returned to the days of fuel subsidy payment. Recall some few weeks ago, there were speculations about fuel price, petrol price, about to go up as high as 800, 900 naira per liter due to the current global realities in terms of crude prices. But then the government came out and they said that there's nothing like that. There's not going to be any increment apart from that. Labour was ready for a massive showdown. Labour didn't want to hear anything. But then alas, the price stayed at 578, 600, at least in Lagos here. In some other cities across the country, it remained the same. Obviously not at that price. Especially, filling stations up north and southeast. Right. But how come the price of fuel has remained intact in Nigeria? Who is telling us, who is not telling us what we're supposed to know? Melekari, the Oga of NNPCL, was talking to stakeholders and he said that, look, there's nothing like that. In fact, he even promised that we're going to be a net exporter of the product next year. He said he didn't want to give any timeline because he had given timelines in the past and he failed woefully. So I actually commend him, for being honest about his, what do you call it now? I don't want to say lies, but then, failed promises. Whether that translates to lies, I don't know, yeah. But he owned up to it, which I totally commend him for that. But I also like the fact that he played it safe by saying that, look, our refineries will come on stream pretty soon, sometime in 2024, and we'll have surplus in country, and we'll also be able to export fuel. We've heard this before, countless number of times. We've heard this before. These refineries we've spent trillions of naira doing turnaround maintenance of our refineries. For some reasons, the evil in those refineries, they've held down the operation of the refineries. We keep spending money, sinking money into those refineries. But the good thing about the current situation is that the refineries are not only being fixed with Nigerian money. Private individuals are now involved. Private entities are now involved in fixing. So if you have private individual, no. Let me rephrase that. If you have private monies coming into the refineries to fix it, it means that there will be proper accountability. There will be proper monitoring, and the efficiency will be second to none because the private entities would want to protect their investment at all costs. Whoever it is that has been sabotaging those refineries from performing optimally may not be able to get the chance to do that again. So yes, we are contributing our own quota as a country towards revamping the refineries, because we're not doing turnaround right now. We are doing complete revamping of all of our refineries. So maybe that is why this time they are sure of the refineries coming on stream. Very, very sure. And I wish Nigeria best of luck, really. I wish Nigeria best of luck because it's one of the things that we need to get right. After getting the refineries right, we need to get power right as well. Power, very important. We need to get health right as well, and we need to get education right as well. You see, these things I just mentioned, they're like live wire of any nation. Get your energy right, fuel, petrol, gas, which I'm still coming to. Get your education right, get your health right, and get your NEPA right. I mean, look, anybody that says we're going to stop calling it NEPA, that person is maybe was born in the. Yes. Talking about NEPA power and all of that, I heard that gas is now 12,500 naira. Yeah. Well, that's 1,000 naira per kg. The other time we're celebrating that it's dropped to 6,005 for 12.5 kg cylinder. Now it's gone to 12,500, and it's been rumored that it's going to go even higher. And a lot of factors have been, mentioned as to the cause of this. Whatever the government needs to do to make the life of average people, because look, kerosene is beyond the reach of the poor. Now, here is the government that's trying to move everybody towards LPG, that's cooking gas now. Now, the thing is getting out of the reach. It's almost like we can't get a break. Right? We can't get a break. We can't seem to breathe. Some of us can't remember the last time we used kerosene. And some people, it's a daily commodity that they need to put in their budget to be able to pass through that day peacefully. Now, the same cooking gas is going beyond. Now, to tell you how the issue is, even ordinary people now, they use gas to cook. The poorest of the poor use gas to cook because it was cheaper. It wasn't the case of the elite or the middle class. It was cheaper. Gas was supposed to be for everybody. We flare gas, we waste this country. We can't even be bothered about the trillion naira that we're burning away in untapped natural gas. There's a lot that we need to do. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know the miracle that's going to happen. Something just has to give in terms of putting this on the right path. And the government has his work cut for him. I don't envy him whatsoever. No envy whatsoever. He's just got to do what it to do. Now, talking about the government having a lot to do, there's this particular story that featured on the dailies, and if you look at the papers today, you would find there the piece in the Daily Trust paper. They got it from the Financial Times of London. Financial Times of London, the president to stop announcing plans without implementation idea that he, right now, at the dawn of his administration, he's been labeled as somebody who just announces plans with no plan of implementation. And they mentioned a couple of things. They mentioned unification of the exchange rates. They said that he lured in investors, with that particular policy. Investors were happy and everything, but only for the gap to come back. Well, the gaps are back, actually. The gaps are back. Naira, 1,000 naira, or 1,000 naira to the dollar. To them, this is totally unacceptable. Let me read part of what they wrote. They said, Emefiele, the previous governor, was overdue, but its manner initially via a change or a charge of firearms possessions was odd and smacked of political revenge. Most substantively, the new exchange rate regime has yet to be properly explained. So we're still back to where we left off. We thought we had solved the problem. Apparently, there was no strategy to effectively unify the exchange rates that we've got. So what we did was just cosmetic. What he did was cosmetic. No long-term plan as to maintain the value of the naira as a singular exchange rate currency. Now the multiple exchange rates are back. Whichever forces that are behind this, there are no plans, at least not to. The CBN governor came out to huff and puff at some point that he's got a plan that would affect their investment. That's the speculators' investment and all of that. What happened after then? What happened after then? Have you seen any plan? Has there been a reunification of the exchange rate again? Have you seen anything? And Financial Times also mentioned a couple of other areas as well. See, let's move on to our key conversation this morning on Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. I am Sheriff Quadri. Jimi Disu has not turned into Sheriff. It's still me, Sheriff. Jimmy is under the weather this morning. Let's go on and talk about the real issue. By the way, you can watch live on Facebook and on YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. That is Nigeria Info 99.3 on Facebook and on YouTube. And share your thoughts on our conversation this morning. We want to talk about this particular one of the president's son flying presidential jet to private events. That is what we want to talk about. And I'm going to take this story directly from the paper, Daily Trust. I tried to look for this story in some other papers, but I couldn't find the story. I couldn't find it. But it's here in the Daily Trust for today. So Daily Trust said that people have been reacting to the action of President Bola Tinubu's son, Sheyi is his name, who flew a private jet to watch a polo tournament in Kano on Sunday. They are saying that the president's son was in Kano to watch the 2023 MPA Kano International Polo Tournament at the Usman Dantata Polo Ground. And they're saying that Nigerians have taken to social media to vent their frustrations over the development. They're saying many are saying that Tinubu's family has made the resources of the country their own. Some Nigerians said the president's family is insensitive to the hardship the masses of this country are grappling with amid the removal of fuel subsidy without proper palliatives to cushion the effect. Look, man, I don't know how to put this. I really do not. But my thoughts have been put out earlier in the morning. So this time, I just want to get your reaction on this. Are Nigerians overreacting? Is this a matter of overreaction from the Nigerian masses? Is this something to really talk about? Is it a topic? Is it a subject? The other day, the wife of the president said that, they've made enough money. They don't need Nigeria's money. That's why they should trust them that they are here. They are committed to changing the course of the country. Well, she made that statement. So what then is happening now? What's the story now? Has the story changed? Because even though Sheyi may not have carried Ghana must go bags and says Nigerian money, well, the presidential jet that he flew is Nigeria's money, is Nigeria's assets, is Nigeria's resources. Maybe he has the right to fly it. Maybe he doesn't have the right to fly it. But above all, should optics matter to the family of the president? In whatever they do, should optics be their watchword? In whatever aspect that they want to live their lives, should they recognize the fact that they are no more private citizens? They are public figures right now, even though they may have been public figures in the past. But this is different. It's another level of being a public figure. Let me talk to you. 0700 993 993 993 and 01465 7190. Welcome to Daily Digest. Good morning to you.
Sheriff, good morning.
Good morning to you.
How are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
My name is Altini. I'm calling from Iteja.
Welcome, Anthony. Welcome.
Nigerians, we like disturbing ourselves, honestly, on such things. After, hey, God, have mercy, have mercy. These are not issues because we know that this is what happens.
Hmm.
This is a normal. This is
We
what
we
happens.
know.
Some people will come out to defend the Sheyi now and say after he's the president. So because some people were, some of his friends or some of the father's friends were after us, gunning that please the president should give him a ministerial position. So for him riding in the presidential jet, it is what happens. Buhari's children did it. Buhari's children did it. This is what happens. And we just look at them and keep quiet and say, nah, àwọn ló kàn. They have said it's àwọn ló kàn. Jẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣe. It's their light, it's their time. Let their light shine. They here. Àwọn ló kàn.
Thank you, Altine. Altine says it's their turn. In case you don't understand Yoruba, it's their turn. Let them handle it. Let them do it. Kelvin is here. Kelvin, hi. Good morning to you.
Hey.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I do.
In the spirit of celebration, everybody say yeah.
Yeah.
No one had been doctor for Kalakuta. Sheriff, there is nothing again that will surprise me in this country.
Yeah.
Nothing again will happen. We don't see all. What else the one she also want to see? But just like Uncle Jimmy advised this morning, and I want to also, strike further on that advice he gave. The optics are not right at all. This is not the time. This is not the time to even flaunt wealth or to flaunt any, lavish lifestyle or anything.
Yeah.
Nigerians are suffering. There's what they call discretion. I think some of these things should play in the way we do things. The other time, the son of the former president had a bike accident or something. He was returning back to the country. A governor of the state declared public holiday.
Wow.
Because the young man was returning from the country, went to have his medicals or whatever for the bike accident he had. We knew that the governor, the Kogi state governor, is declared public holiday. These are the things we do, unnecessary things, trying to, oppress the people. Oppression is what makes Nigerians like to oppress others. This is not the time for all this. There's so like Uncle Jimmy said this morning. While plenty, issue of certificate, the issue of economy, the issue of this, all this. Now this is what they do now. Nigerians should begin to. They should take. I hope they listen to Uncle Jimmy's advice this morning and take it with good faith. Because this is not the time for all this. It's so sad. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelvin. Thanks for calling me. Daily Digest. Good morning to you. That call has dropped, so we're going to hang up. Let's take this one here. Oh, can I take it? Can I take this call? Because it's almost like, let's see. Your optics, especially if you're a big figure, you must consider optics in everything that you do. That's why you have your celebrities, going somewhere, not being able to go some other place, making sure that all things are in place before they do some things. And those are just normal street celebrities, let alone the president's son. There are some things, especially if you have the resources, if you have the muscle, if you have the power, if you have the wherewithal to do whatever you want to do from your own personal finances. I think it's easy. It's the easiest thing. He could have gone there without the private jet. He could have rented a private jet. He could have done so many other things without flying the private jet to that polo event. It's not that difficult for him. He got the capability, got the body, got the stature to do whatever he wants to do personally. Let's go to break, Lagos. We're back in a moment on the show.
When you're in 9 Mobile, Nigeria's own network, you get rewarded for asking for more. So whenever you need more data to stream your favorite movies and music, or to play
On a Tuesday. I'm Sheriff Quadri, and thank you for being here. We're live on Facebook. We're also streaming live on YouTube as well. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can be a part of the show on those two platforms. Let me know what you think. Huh? I've gone through a couple of big stories before at the beginning of the show this morning. But then what we are talking about is that news item that talked about people reacting to the president's son, Sheyi Tinubu, flying presidential jet to a private polo event. And that's what we're talking about. And I'd like to get your thoughts on your opinion, rather, and what you think about that. I'm going to start with WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. Chris K from Ikoyi says Sheyi Tinubu flying presidential jet is unfortunate and insensitive to the suffering of the Nigerian masses. After all, the father has two private jets. The optics is bad. The president's friend needs to advise the president's family on their utterances, behavior, etc., which will dent the image of our national president. That's Chris K from Ikoyi who dropped that here on WhatsApp. Chris K, thank you. Prince from Ikoyi says this is a country where we're all driven by greed. The first lady said her family Nigeria's money, but they've got there, which indeed it is the fact. But before that's the president Tinubu now, became president, what have they been flying? Okay, that's Prince from that. Prince, thank you. Let me take one more, then we head back to the telephone. What says, can you see the Lumo has shifted base to just take over NURTW have already started subbing motorists in Abuja. You hear more after Supreme Court case. You haven't heard anything yet. Our local Pius, who the other Pius, thank you for sharing that. Appreciate your thought, okay? Now, let me take this one from Daddy Okota, who was talking about some of the big stories I mentioned earlier. It says, thinking outside the box, I think Emefiele will bring the Naira up against the dollar because he now knows better. We should give him another chance. Another chance? How? 9:32 is the time. Let's head back to telephone. Tell me what you think. Sheyi flying presidential jet to a private polo event. 0700 993 993. Female only line. Only females can call this line. Okay. 01 465 7190. Good morning to you. Morning to you.
Morning, Sheriff. How you doing?
I'm doing okay, but I said only females can call this line. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to call the male line, okay? Please do. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Morning to you.
I think it's better now.
Yes, it is. Slightly.
Okay, this is Pastor. I'm calling from Urilero.
Okay.
See, Sheriff, it tells the sensitivity of the people we have in power. There is one song that says they don't care about us. Are you getting me? If they care, I tell you, this subsidy thing is not even affecting any of them. That is not the reality. See, there's a few people are benefiting at the expense of everybody. Now, everybody is suffering. The same few people are still benefiting. For me, so why not return it? Sheriff, as a wrap, may we not move that stage where we start using sawdust to do things.
Thank you.
But that is the age we are going on. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you. Lucky Lola calls us now. Lucky, hi, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Oh, Lucky Lola, so sorry, your call dropped. We'll try and call back if you can. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Sheriff.
Morning to you, sir.
Yeah, this is Mike.
Welcome, Mr. Mike.
Yeah, actually, they've told us that that place is for them. And now they are there. My own concern is that legally they are not there. They are not voted to be there. They just manipulated their place to be there. By the grace of God, they will live there. Because it is what does not belong to you. When you come to it, you use it anyhow. You know, they want to use it anyhow before they leave there. Why would that is official jet for the president? It's not supposed to be given out to any other person to be used. Even in the private sector, it's always like that. When they give you a car, you don't expect your family to be using it anyhow. So they should be told.
Okay.
They should be told it's not good. I mean, I'm not happy about that but they are going away from there. That place is not for them.
All right.
We did not vote
Thank
them
you.
there. Thank you.
Thank you for calling me. Cosman is here. Let's see. Cosman, hi. Good morning to you. Cosman is gone. Let's take this call then. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Sharif.
Can you be more audible, please?
Yeah, this is Rita.
Welcome, Rita. Welcome.
Yes. Mr. Sharif,
Hmm?
I thought they said the president is a man of his word. The president knows what to do. He's so strong, you can't deal with him. So what now happened? She went out with the private jet without telling the president.
Hmm.
No, it's a family issue. Fine, I understand. He went out and the president said, no, this thing is meant for the country. It's a private thing for himself, not for him and his children. I do not understand. Did you, in fact, the person that drove him did not take permission from the president before taking Sheyi to where he wants to go to? Or it was even Sheyi himself that just went in there and take this private jet and drive it out? So it's call for concern, for God's sake. Please, First lady will tell us they are not after our money. This thing you took out, even the fuel, whatever they put in there, who provided it? Is it not for Nigerians? He has a car now. Why did he even buy a plane by going to that place to watch it? You are going there for fun, watching things for fun, and you are taking the private jet. Please, though, they should call him in order. Thank you.
Thank you, Rita. Let's speak with John quickly. Hi, John. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, John.
Good morning, Sheriff.
Good morning, John.
Sheriff.
John, we can hear you. Please go on.
Yeah, all right. Sheriff, what do you think about it? Why are we even bothering ourselves? It's our turn, and we have done. We are there. So our family, our uncles, our nephews, aunties, everybody will be there, and we will do it like our family matter. And it doesn't matter what happened. You understand? So let us continue like that. Let us know where we see ourselves tomorrow. You understand? It's our family issue. It's our family time. So let us rule. Let us go rule, and it doesn't matter. Why are we stopping ourselves? I beg. Let us talk something else.
Okay.
Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you too for calling. Thank you. Good morning to you.
Nisha,
Good morning.
good morning.
You're calling the female line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You got to call the male line. Yeah. Good morning to you. Good morning. Okay, let's take another call. Good morning to you. Morning. I can't hear you, so I'm going to hang up now. Let's take another one here. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Sheriff.
Morning to you.
Lucky Lola from Agoro.
Please turn off your radio right now.
Oh, God. This video, sir. Can you hear me clear now?
Turn off your radio right now.
Okay. I've done that now.
You're going to have to call me back. Thanks for trying. Good morning to you. That call has chopped, so let's take another one here. Morning to you. Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Sheriff.
Morning to you. Your line isn't too clear.
You can't hear me now.
It's not too clear.
Okay.
It's too clear. You're going to have to call back. Thank you. Let me see who is here now. I think Chibaike is here. Chibike, hi.
Hey, Sheriff, I'm okay. Nice to hear from you.
Yeah,
First time calling to your program.
good to have you.
Say, Sheriff, leave us alone. Make we learn our lesson. When we tire, we go unite as Nigeria. Fight for our right. We never tire. Leave us, I beg. Not disturb yourself because of Nigerians.
All right, thank you. Thank you for calling. Appreciate it. I'm going to go to YouTube. Let's go take one or two comments on YouTube. Blair Aya says, I don't think that Nigerians are overreacting. Perception is very important, especially since the masses are being encouraged to tighten their belts. Government is not a family business. That's Blair Aya, who dropped that on YouTube. I've got another one here. Additional, I think it says, I think Nigerian politicians and their families are insensitive, avoiding to say this word. The gap is too much. Imagine if he had used a private jet or other means that's not public. This could have made another uptakes to prove the positive intent of his father in government. Until we get to a level where we make any public office holder afraid of the masses, we are not going anywhere. That's additional item who dropped that on Facebook. Thank you for sharing. 940 daily This is what you're listening to, and I am Sheriff. I'm signing in for Jimi Disu. This morning, we're looking at how Nigerians have been reacting to a news report that President Tinubu's son Sheyi went to a polo event at the International Polo Tournament at the Usman Dantata Polo Ground. He was reported to have gone there in presidential jet. He flew there in a presidential jet, and people have been asking, why would you do that? How does this add to reduce the masses problems and hardships? What are the ox? What did you to prove? We already known. It's not news that you have praised the son. So what else? What message are you trying to pass across to the people? This show empathy on your part as regards the cries, the hardships that people have been through. On the other hand, people are saying, what's the big deal? He's got the resources. If he wants to fly a private jet, 2, 3, 4 private jets, that polo, he can afford it. So what's the hustle about? I'm just interested in knowing your thoughts, your reactions to that particular story. Personally, I think, because this is Daily Digest, I think that he shouldn't have done that. I think that he should have considered the optics of it. I think he should have, if you wanted to fly, he could have flown anyways, but then he could have taken another private jet. I'm sure he's got friends in his circle that can give him 2, 3, 4, 5 private jets to fly to Kano if he really wants to impress anybody in Kano. Let's say he wants to take a 5th wife now. I'm not saying he has 4 wives, so I'm just saying for illustration purposes. He could take 10 private jets because he's a rich man. Sheyi is rich. He's a rich man. So he could afford 10 private jets to fly to anywhere he wants to fly to make a statement if he wants to make a statement. If he wants to go to such an event on a low key, he could have gone with just 1 private jet, or he could have gone with Peter Obi was busy flying economy. He could have gone with a public airplane. He could have gone through a public airplane, pay for their business class or even their economy if you want to. These are not hard to process now. They are not hard to process. They are not hard to think through. They are not hard to implement. It's not like a big project. We celebrate the anniversary, the independence, because of But before you know it, you're flying presidential jet everywhere. You're not even a member of the cabinet. So why are you entitled to? You are not entitled to it. It's a presidential jet for a reason. Not the president. Optics, man. Okay. 9:44. Let me head back to telephone. Good morning to you.
Hello, morning, sir.
Please turn off the radio. Good morning to you. Just turn off your radio.
Hello?
Yes, turn off your radio. Is it that hard? Thank you. It's not hard. Good morning to you.
Yeah, Sheriff, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Thank you.
Jonathan is my name.
Welcome, Jonathan.
Sheriff, I'm very sorry. I didn't get the details. Did he enter the flight to a party or to somewhere?
So a pole tournament.
Okay.
In Kano.
Sheriff,
Yeah.
as a son to a president, if you ask me if I would like to have a lifetime experience in that flight, I would say yes. Sure, you understand?
Yeah, I'm with
I
you.
would say yes. So I don't know if he's violating any law. I don't know. That's one. Number 2, Sheriff, I don't know who has even fly on that flight before today. What am I trying to say, Sheriff? I will not make this a topical issue in my mind. I don't know who has flied it before. I don't know how, in fact, when he was flying on the air, I don't know whether I saw it. What I'm particular about is very simple, Sheriff. As a citizen of this country, his father should give me a better life. If he doesn't do that, he's going to get hit from me. If he likes, he take the flight to carry everybody to any party he likes. He approve it, he's the president, it's his business. As a citizen of this country, if my life is not better, that's where I will meet him. Enjoy my Sheriff.
You too. Thank you for calling me. I didn't want to go these routes before, but let's go there if we have to go there. Only that I was expecting somebody else to go there. But let me quickly take Franklin's call. After Franklin, we'll go to that place that Jonathan is taking us to. Good
Hello,
morning
Sheriff.
to
Good
you.
morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, please, I was calling since. Please, I want to quickly contribute. Mr. Shea, what he did is very wrong. That is a presidential jet. What do you expect the international community to think about us? You know, today now, DSS, they were fighting over Emefiele. A lot of wrong things are going on. Why did he do this? It's very wrong. He has the capacity to get maybe a private jet or any other way to get to put that police spot in town. He shouldn't have used the private jet. It is very, very wrong. I did not even expect this from Sheyi. In Papa never do 1 year for city. Don't they fly presidential jet? So what do we expect of him in 4 years? He's wrong, please. He's wrong. Now, Nigerians, we are already saying that fine. His father did not get there through an excellent mandate that he stole the mandate, which me too.
He did not steal any. Hold on. He did not steal any mandate. I'm going to cut you off at that point. So his father did not steal any mandate. The president did not steal any mandate. Elections were conducted and people voted. If he didn't vote for him, it doesn't mean that others, didn't vote for him as well. And by the way, let the court decide. The case is in court. So this idea of he stole, he this, however it is you want to interpret it, you're free to interpret it, but not on the radio, because you'll be misleading the general public. And you'll also be offending other people's sensibilities because people voted for him. If you want to accept that, do. If you don't want to accept that, please do not. It's not compulsory, you must accept that. But people voted for him. What I just want to say is that the fact that your candidate didn't win doesn't mean that anybody that or any other person that won that election was there illegitimately. It's only the courts that can say the person was there illegitimately, not you. That's just the way it is. It's only the court that can state that, categorically clear that this person is there illegitimately. So it's not left to public discourse. The case is in court, Supreme Court will rule on it, and then we can now come back and say, I told you, Sheriff, you are there defending the president. You can now say that at that time. And I will quietly just humble myself and say, okay, now, I've heard now. Yeah, I've heard. Well, that's not the subject matter today. It's not up for conversation for this morning, okay? Let's go to where Jonathan wanted to take us to. So I was expecting somebody to say it, but then we're fast running out of time. You see, presidential jets, presidential convoy, what do they call that fleet that Navy has? All of those things, they are extensions of president's office. Essentially, critical decisions are taken in those places. Critical meetings are held in those places, either in the air, on the land, on the water. No country jokes with that, with such. It's not up for debate that it's one presidential jet that you should take to a polo tournament because you're the president's son or you're the president's daughter. No, it's not in your place. Apart from national security, you're also exposing the president to so many other things. He may not be there, but his office is there. And anything could have happened. Anything can happen. Oh, yeah. It's 9:50 now. Let me head back to the telephone. Let's take one more, then we go to WhatsApp. Good morning to you. Oh, that call dropped. Let's take another one here. Good morning to you.
Hello.
Good morning. I can't hear you well. I can't hear you well. I can't hear you well. Please try and call me. Even you cannot even hear me. Do try and call back, please. Huh? We can't hear you. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Morning
Mr.
to you.
Sheriff.
Yes, this morning.
Yeah, I just have a question. Has she flouted any law? Because from my own understanding and my own little experience in the aviation industry too, a president and his family are exempted from search at the airport. So if that applies to the president and his family, so what happened to the presidential jet? too. The family can as well use it.
Okay. I've heard you. I've heard your point.
Yeah.
All right. That's all. Okay. Thanks for calling me. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Jenny. I'm calling from Spain. Hello?
Yeah, let's hear you.
Please, I just want to make a correction, Mr. Sheriff. The gas cylinder, that 12, I bought it yesterday evening, 14,000.
No way.
I'm telling you. I was shocked because I went to about 7 different filling stations, gas stations that I could not get. So the
wait, 12.5 or 15 kg?
12.5 kg, yes, that's...
Oh.
Yes, because when you announced this morning during so I decided I have to call. I bought it 14,500. I went to 7 different places. I could not get.
Oh,
so
my word.
They said except 14,005. In fact, I was shocked. I could not do anything, so I had to buy it.
Oh, so sorry. Thank you for the update. Which area is this? Which area?
I went to Agege? I went to Emosho. Then I was coming down from that Ikeja, railway side.
Yeah.
That's yes. I went to different 7 gas stations.
Oh wow.
Yes, 7 different. I was coming from Mango side, the main that side. Then I went to Agege. I drove for like 30 minutes. Not yet. I had to buy it 14,500, 12.5.
That must have been tough. Wow. Thank you for sharing this update. Thank you for the update. Appreciate it. Adeshawa is here. Adeshawa, hi. Oh no, your line. Your line. I'm so sorry. Your line isn't clear at all. Let's go take some thoughts on Facebook very quickly now as we prepare to wrap up on dailies today for this morning. Let's take this one here that says, it says, "Hi Sheriff, how is the first family supposed to travel? What does the law say? Will the first family take commercial flights? Would that be a security risk? In the United States, the first family do not fly commercial due to security risks. The same in many countries of the world." No name attached to this, but thank you for sharing your thought. Appreciate it. On the issue of Sheyi Tinubu, I don't think anything is wrong about it. Everything his father has also belonged to him. This is not an issue at all. No name on this one as well, but thank you for sharing. Appreciate. Tinubu don't see Nigerians finish. When morals like, dear, what do you expect? But let's talk about something else, I beg. Nadia family local. He said Nadia family local. Okay, now, thanks for sharing. Gary Makota says, honestly, we have not learned our lessons. If ex-presidents cannot be brought to book, is it the current one? Nigeria is like a bulldog that can only back, you mean, but have no teeth. Thank you. Lagos, this is where we'll anchor on Daily Digest for today. Thank you for being a part of it. Daily Digest will return tomorrow at 9. In the meantime, Feta is next on What's Up Lagos. Please stay here on Nigeria Info 99.3. Good morning to you.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
When you're a 9 mobile.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info.